I've set my mind to so many other things, and as long as I stick to them, they come through. So that's what I'm here for, and that's it. I don't know how to end that. I don't know how to end it. Like, I'm sorry. They told me I have to do something, say like a really important outro sentence. I'm trying. All my life I moved to different states, different cities, and I was fortunate enough to have to move overseas to Japan. So I spent about 4 years in Okinawa. I moved there when I was 11 years old. My father was in the military, so it was great. It changed my life. Moved back to the United States. I was living in Oceanside, which is near San Diego County, which is actually another beautiful place right on the coast. And I started studying television production. And while I was in college, I actually met a lot of Japanese exchange students. And these guys that I met were like into hip hop. From there, I was just like, it just really opened my eyes. Like, wow, you know, this hip hop thing that I'm so in love with is universal. It's going on in Japan, you know. It's like, wow, and they're rapping in their own language. So I made a point to come out to Tokyo. Starting in about 2003 was my first trip to mainland Japan. And I came to visit some friends, as well as there was a really big dance competition going on called Freestyle Session, which still goes on every year. And it's a huge dance battle, break dance, popping, locking, all different categories of dance styles held in Japan and in America. And it was amazing, like that. You know, back in the States after that, just doing video work and working regular jobs, but always continuing to stick to what I love to do. I eventually landed a really great job with a website that was all about hip hop culture. And they sent me all over the country, all over the United States on major tours. I got to interview and be around some of my most famous artists ever, you know, and eventually I built up my credits enough to say, hey, you know what, you need to fly me to Japan. You need to fly me out there to document what's going on, because nobody else is doing it, and I know what's going on out there, and I speak the language. And I showed them the footage that I'd shot 4 years ago, and they were like, how much do you need to go to Japan? They were like writing the check already, you know? And I got really fortunate. I got to reunite with my friends again. It was huge. It was way more than what I was expecting. Things were going really well. You know, I was still traveling the country around America, doing a lot of stuff, doing a lot of big things with that company. But unfortunately, in 2008, the economy crashed in the US and they had no more money. I was like, I'm gonna do my part to expose what I know, at least to America, you know, at least to the real hip hop scene that I know of. I want them to know what's going on out here. So I kind of proved myself to a lot of really important people in the hip hop scene in Japan that who I am and what I'm serious about doing, and nobody has to give me anything to do it because I'm gonna do it anyway. And because of that, a lot of people are pushing behind me, and I'm hoping that things continue on in that direction, and that, you know, I have something to say 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you know, about this. So. Music&Strength TV is a website that's featuring 24 hours of raw underground hip-hop culture from around the world. It's got different write-ups and features, as well as a 24-hour streaming channel that I run. So there's some times where I'm live on location. If you go to the website, you can see me live at some nightclub where people are performing. Other times it's pre-recorded things that I've shot, interviews with people backstage, live performances, things like that, running on the channel, featuring people's music videos, documentaries. So I kind of created a monster with that. It's like there's endless amounts of people in San Diego, Los Angeles, San Francisco, New York, Tokyo, Osaka, and I made a personal goal for myself that I was gonna do this full time. I was gonna make a living off of this, present myself and present other people through the work that I do, and that's music and strength to me. Main things I want to do as far as fulfilling my goals and my dreams is to be the resource for what's really going on in America, in the hip-hop culture scene, black music scene, and what's really going on in Japan in the music scene. For those that don't really understand or really want to understand, or those that really do understand, I want to be the resource for the knowledge through the visuals and the music and the connections that I have to provide that to them. So that's it. I mean, I hope everybody likes it. You know, the DVD series that I have coming out, the internet stuff, it's coming to your cell phone. It's going to be all over the internet as well. Theaters have movie screenings, and however you got to find it, get to it, watch it, like it, love it. Peace. I'm out.